There's Moosey Moose. We're on the potty walk. And I just thought of something that I haven't said in a long time. Because it's about walks, right? So you see all these videos out there and everybody's like, all their stuff is perfect. And have your walk perfect in 10 minutes. And they only show you like a couple minutes of work. Well, there's one video with a dude that real no nonsense, right? He had someone come, my dog is pretty good. Just there's this 20% of the time on the walk where that she likes to pull my arm out. I think it was a she. It doesn't matter, he or she, whatever. I think you're supposed to call it a she regardless with dogs, is what I was told a while back. Like if you don't know, she for dogs, she or her for dogs is the neutral, is what I was told by somebody. But I always say he. Like even if it's a girl, I'm like, oh, I mean, because it doesn't matter. But anyways, the point is, we were walking, me and Moose the other day, on a real walk. And he's mostly, you know, there's a couple things. Oh, I said that in when I told the rest. He was like, he really does walk pretty good until we see this, that, or that, right? So, but that's to be expected. He's a 1-year-old, so anyways, the dude's client was like, yeah, he was like, so how good do you think your dog is on the walk? And it was a 1-year-old dog, or maybe it's like 14 months old. It's like, you know, the walk is 80% good. And he was like, well, you know, it's a 1-year-old dog. You got 80% walk. That's pretty good. Just in those moments, you just got to work it out. The reason I say that is because I was walking him yesterday, and we had a particularly hard stretch. I don't remember, well, I think it was when we were on the north side. So we had a particularly hard stretch where I was like, dude, why am I having to work this out so much? But then when I stopped and think about it, I had a 10-minute free walk, and then about 10 minutes into the walk, we had this kind of rough stretch. There's a lot going on, birds and squirrels wise, right? And so we worked it out a little bit, and then I stopped, and I was like, what the hell's going on here, man? And then I was like, well, that was 3 minutes out of a 30-minute walk. You know what I mean? But pretty generally, like, it'll be something that we see, and I just have to redirect him and get him refocused, and he does good, right? This was just a particularly heavily distracted moment, and usually it's not super distracted over on this side of the field. Like, we'll have a squirrel here or there. We'll have a couple birds here or there. On the other side, I don't know why it is. It's only across a little street. But on the other side, it's always a lot more squirrels. And then there's a lot of people out with their kids over there. So there's a lot going on. I was like, dude, what the hell's going on here? So that's what we worked it out. Got a little bit of a good walk. Pulled over, give him a little sniff break. And give me a brain break. And I was like, because I was trying to figure out why it got so bad in that little space. And then I was like, think about it, dude. It's a 30-minute walk. That was 2 or 3 minutes of work. It was just all at once, right? So pretty typically it's 10 seconds out of 7 minutes of the walk that I have to work them. So it wasn't a big deal. But the point, hey, right, pressure. There you go. So anyways, the point is, you see all these videos where everybody's perfect. Just remember, it's only for short periods that they're showing you that. And they're probably with demo dogs, right? So usually when they're doing these videos, you'll see some people be like, this is the first time I've ever handled it. And I take it for their word when they say that. But pretty generally, they're demo dogs. They're just trying to show you. They're just trying to instruct you. So it looks real easy. Just understand that it's not as easy as it looks. Right? What was I gonna say? Not as easy. I mean, it is as easy as it looks, but your dog's not going to be as good as they are in 10 minutes because those dogs are typically demo dogs. And don't expect perfection, right? Depending on your dog. This is a 1-year-old puppy. We're gonna have days where I have 3 to 4 minutes of having to really work it. And then there's gonna be moments where it's only 5 seconds. Ain't a big deal. Don't freak out. Out of here.